3, 2,
now going for 2 for the tie, and some trickery. How about that play?
1.
Carter relaxed and smiling.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Three3. I'm your host, Connor Roundtree. You can follow me on Twitter @SportsWithTree. Number 3 this week, we're skipping over the pond to Liverpool, baby. The UFC's first ever event in Liverpool. And who better to host it than Darren the Gorilla Till. 16-0-1 as a professional, the rising prospect. Just absolutely crushed Donald Cerrone in his last appearance. Who's he fighting? Stephen Wonder Boy Thompson. 14-2-1 as a mixed martial artist. #1 contender in the welterweight division and 57-0 as a professional kickboxer. This is a great matchup. So Darren Till, he's going to try to close the distance really quick. Heavy hands. He's a very big welterweight. Walks around at about 205, and a lot of people think he should be able to use his size to help him win this fight. The problem is he's fighting a guy like Wonder Boy. You cannot prepare for Wonder Boy's skill set. No matter what karate artist you bring in, Wonder Boy is just better. That's why they call him the Wonder Boy. Nobody's done what he's done. The way he can switch stances, the way he can challenge your distance and take away all the angles and then close it with a spinning kick or some sort of strike you don't see coming. That is why this fight is so interesting. It's going to be Darren Till trying to get in Wonder Boy's face, Wonder Boy cutting off the angles. Wonder Boy is the slight favorite in Vegas, but a lot of people like Tom Theocaris, who we had on the show a couple weeks ago, think Till and his size will have what it takes to get by Wonder Boy. Either way, Wonder Boy's ready and Till is confident.
This is why in 200 years I will be remembered, and that's what I want. It's all about legacy. When I'm dead and gone and my kids are getting questions in school about if I was their dad or whatever, that's history.
Is he confident? Yes. And do you have to have confidence in this sport? Definitely. And, don't underestimate me.
It's Muay Thai striker versus Karate striker with a bit of MMA involved, and he closed them cage doors. It's 2 fighters. It's me and Stephen Thompson going at it.
Me, Darren Till, main event, it's going to be fireworks.
2.
This is a huge weekend if you're from Liverpool. Number 2, we're going to Kiev, Ukraine, where Liverpool FC is taking on Real Madrid for the Champions League title. That's right, if Darren Till doesn't fire you up, Liverpool faithful, then your football club sure should. Mohamed Salah, 32 goals in Premier League action, but he's going up against 2-time defending champions looking for the three-peat. It's Real Madrid and Cristiano Ronaldo, and he can score with the best of them, as we all know. 15 goals in the Champions League. So if you want my opinion, it's going to be a high-scoring match, but I like Real Madrid to finish off Liverpool and win their 3rd straight Champions League title.
1.
Number 1 this week, to top off a huge weekend on Three3, Sunday is a motorsports fan's dream. We'll start with NASCAR down at Charlotte Motor Speedway. You got the Coca-Cola 600. Take a little trip over to Indianapolis for the Indy 500. My pick there is Alexander Rossi. He's an 8-1 favorite. And then you got to go over the pond to the most prestigious event on the F1 circuit, baby. That's right. It is finally time for the Monaco Grand Prix. It's going to be a great race. Now, Lewis Hamilton has won back-to-back Grand Prix, but I don't like the Silver Arrows down at Monaco. Who I do like? The Red Ponies, baby. That's right, Ferrari. I like them to take the pole position, but to win the race has to be the man that made Professor X drink out of his sweaty racing boot, Daniel Ricciardo. That's right, the Australian won a couple races ago in China. It's a contract year for him with Red Bull Racing, so you know he's looking to get paid. What better place than the gambling capital of the world, the biggest party on the circuit, the Monaco Grand Prix. Well, the Champions League will be happening on Saturday. There are some other champions that will be named this weekend in the world of lacrosse. The NCAA lacrosse final happens this weekend with the semifinals going Saturday and the finals on their holiday Monday. Albany is my pick there with the way they attack from X. It's just too good. And then for our trivia question, who won the first ever NLL Champions Cup back in 1987? That's your trivia question. It's Saskatchewan versus Rochester this year. It'd be great if we could see a Canadian team take home that cup, seeing how Winnipeg's out of the Stanley Cup race. Thank you for joining us on this week's edition of Three3. As always, I'm your host, Connor Roundtree. You can follow me on Twitter @SportsWithTree. For producer Aaron Canton and our new partner, Jo+Co Clothing, comfortable, affordable, and stylish. I'm wearing it right now, guys. It's an awesome brand. Make sure you go to their website, www.joandco.shop, and check out all their products. Cheers, you've made it to the weekend.